Hi everyone, my name's Alison. Welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do a love reading for the sign of Pisces. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So if this is your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, this is your reading. And remember, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And just a reminder, I have been getting emails from YouTube to start up a membership, and I'm really excited to go ahead and offer that. So you can go to my website and see where it says join. You can go ahead and learn about the different memberships. So if that's something you'd like to do to support the channel, there's 3 different levels: basic, premium, and then VIP gold. If that's something you're interested in, please go ahead and support the channel. And what else to tell you? It's brand new. It just came out in the last couple of days, so definitely check it out. Also, you can go to my website at ancientoakpsychicarts.com. Link is in the description below. And there you can sign up for the free newsletter. It's at the bottom of every single page. It will let you know about the upcoming events that are coming, because I'm traveling, and then also the courses that are coming out. So definitely sign up for that. You can also book a personal reading, sign up for a missing person consultation. And if you look at the Learning Center, that's where the 16-week manifestation masterclass is going to be posted. I'm going to have the online tarot masterclass up there late in summer. I teach it live right now, March and in October, but so many people are in different time zones, they've asked for it to be up online. So that will be coming later this summer. So look for that, because that's a little different than me teaching it live. And what else to tell you? And also in that area, I've got private lessons for one-on-one tarot, manifestation, or raising your vibration if you need help with that. There's also a new section called Alison's Picks. That's where my affiliate links are. I have Skin Like Butter, wonderful product. I use her body butters, her soaps. She also has sugar scrubs, all kinds of good stuff. And it's for men and women. There's 175 cents, and some are specific for men. They are absolutely lovely. If you order the soap, it takes 2 weeks because she makes everything from scratch and it needs to cure. Just a FYI. I just got mine and they are absolutely lovely. She has a special for soap. It's I think it's buy 4 you get a 5th one free, or buy 5 you get a 6th one free. It's something like that. Anyways, that's what I did, and it's absolutely lovely because I wanted all the different scents. So anyways, that's really nice. She's got some specials up there. And the other one is Rogers Hood Apothecary. I just interviewed the founder, Kim Rogers, a couple of weeks ago. Definitely check out that interview for more information. And she's got the parasite cleanses, mold cleanses, a lymphatic kit, which I just received today. So I'm excited to start that. And then also the fulvic soaks. Phenomenal. I've been doing her parasite cleanse. I'm just starting round 2. You can do as many as you want. I've just chosen to do this. So I did it for 30 days, off for 7, and then you start it again for 30 days, off for 7 before you do something else. So I'm going to do her parasite cleanse, and then I'm doing the mold cleanse. So that's also actually in the mail to me as we speak. So I'm really excited. Her products are fantastic. They taste great. There's nothing horrible about it. They're tinctures, but it's not like some of the tinctures out there where it tastes like you're drinking alcohol. It's not like that. She's put a little honey in there. And anyways, they're lovely, because if they tasted like shit, I wouldn't be able to do it. I'm that picky. I just wouldn't do it. But this is actually lovely. So if it's something you're interested in, definitely watch the interview. You can go to her site, go through the affiliate link, and you can download the free ebooks. She's got a bunch of them: a cookbook, how to do a cleanse, and then parasite identification. There's 2, part 1 and part 2. A wealth of information. Definitely check it out. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it for you, Pisces. So I have cleansed, shuffled, and meditated, and I've asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards for Pisces. So again, this is for all the Pisces that are single and looking for love. I don't think I said that in the beginning. Single and looking for love. Okay, here we go. What does the universe want to tell Pisces today? 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, the Ace of Swords, a gift and blessing from the universe. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Lover's card. I love it for you. And the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, Pisces, the wheel turns in your favor. I mean, you should, the Lovers and then the Wheel of Fortune right next to each other. For your opportunity, we have the 5 of Swords. For your challenge, we have the Moon. All right. I'm telling you, a lot happening for you, Pisces. So a lot is happening here, like I said. Let's look around the room. We have 1, 2, 3 major arcanas. We have 1 ace. Yeah, a really nice mixture. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at your recent past. So we have the 3 of Pentacles. And again, this is a love reading for people that are single and looking for love. 3 of Pentacles. This is telling me that you're really out and you're mingling with all kinds of people. So this tells me that it's not just a singles group that you might be going to, but all kinds of functions where there are people from all walks of life there, different age groups, and you're just putting yourself out there. I feel that this is a real positive environment, that this is just kind of where people get to see who you are. So let's say it's a running club. So you're meeting people from all walks of life, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 80s, whatever it might be. And everybody gets to mingle and meet everybody else. And that's a good thing, because then people get to see how you treat other people, and you get to see how they treat other people in addition to you. Is this a nice person? How do they behave in public? You know, are they authentic? You know, how do they treat, you know, the older woman there that she needs help, right? I mean, not that, you know, if they're in a running club, I don't think she needs help walking across the street, but you know, how do they treat people? Are they respectful? You know, is that who they are? And that helps give you some insight into their general character. And if you see them all the time each week at a running club, are they happy all the time? Do you see mood swings? You know, what do you see? An injury? I mean, you know, like what kind of energy do you see? But I feel that you're definitely putting yourself out there with all different types of age groups and stuff. But it's like a positive environment. So let's say it's family gatherings, or somebody's having a party or a work party, or just maybe a club get together. It's that kind of environment where it's not necessarily just for singles. You're just putting yourself out there. Then we have in your present energy, the 4 of Wands. For me, this is about you really having this gateway open. This is an excellent opportunity for you to have a time of celebration or having a high vibration. If you're really looking to make a connection with somebody, you can walk through this portal right here, and that's going to be like the next stage of your life, looking for a relationship. This card is traditionally about celebration. It's about freedom. It's about celebrating milestones and having your high vibration. This is also in the traditional deck, the 11 and the 11 with the gateway wide open. Here it's up here. These are fairies, and they're on their way to a party. And that's kind of the general theme, isn't it? I just noticed that as I'm looking down. It's you going to a party, right? This is you interacting. This is quality people, quality friends. And then here you are, you're going to celebrate. You're going to meet people in public. So, you know, I don't really feel that it's on the internet. That's why I'm saying in public. I feel like you're actually going there, because that's about taking action. I feel like you're physically going somewhere. Then in the near future, we have this Ace of Swords. It's truth time. This is you standing in your truth. I think you have a breakthrough in clarity. You have a breakthrough with these aha and epiphany moments for you to stand in your truth and for you to see things very clearly. So if you're looking for love, you can see it very clearly. There's no illusions. When it's right in front of your face, you actually see it. So that's someone I think that's going to be coming correct. Someone that maybe even says, hey, I'm single and I'm looking for someone. They just lay it right out there. And I think that that is going to be like a big eye-opener. I love it. Let's see what the clarifiers say. I don't know. That's the image I'm getting. That it's just like a really positive, upbeat interaction that's coming. Interesting. I actually have the visual of a couple meeting. Okay. All right, so let's get those clarifiers. And we've got the 8 of Cups, the 4 of Wands again. Now, this is what I was saying. I can feel, okay, I can feel it. Hold on, let me just get to this 5 of Swords, which is actually here twice. The 3 of Swords, the Fool, and the final one is the Ace of Wands. So we have an ace clarifying an ace. I love it. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to show you these 2 cards. Same card, different deck. 4 of Wands, 4 of Wands. Remember I said 11, 11, that gateway is wide open. This is the traditional card. So here it is for you. It's the main card in your present energy. Like I said, I feel like you want to go out and celebrate, that you're going to these gatherings to meet someone. And here it is, of all ages, right? It's so that way you get to see how everybody behaves and they see how you behave. They get to see the kind of person you are. It's being clarified by the Eight of Cups and the Four of Wands. Again, celebration, high vibing card. This is you really creating this joy of life. This can also be the card of marriage, by the way. So that would be actually two cards here. If this is the main card and this is a clarifier, this can actually be the card of marriage. It's quality foundations. So let's say two marriage cards. So two serious relationship type cards. That's what's coming in for you. But again, this is your energy that I'm pulling. So this tells me that you're wide open for that you have the freedom and the wherewithal to really make that happen when you see quality people come in. You're not going to settle. You've got the Eight of Cups right here. You could be really happy in your life right now, but you're missing that ninth cup where you're really satisfied. And then you go on to the 10, which is happy, joyful family. You're willing to risk it all to find that ninth cup. You are pursuing a passion. You're pursuing love in this case, because this is for all the Pisces that are single and looking for love. You are going to keep going until you find it. And you're represented by the moon. Well, the moon is right here. So this is really a good time for you to find love. And I just want to remind you, this is in the challenge position. It's the moon. So you've shown up in your own reading in a position of strength and power. And I'll get to that a little bit later. But that card also has a moon on it. So I feel like there's something that's really resonating with you about love right now, Pisces, that's coming in for you. Okay, that's your recent past. Now let's look at your present energy. Again, the Four of Wands, it's a carryover of this energy. You're vibing high. You're looking to have a good time. You're celebrating in the company of other people. Both of those cards are saying that. So you're not alone. You're not on the other side of a computer. You know, you're really out there meeting people, which is fantastic. Because I know sometimes that's hard for people to make the time or to just know where to go. But you're actually doing it. It's being clarified by the Five of Swords and the Three of Swords. So I think that you're vibing high. I do think that you've got a little heartache right now. Maybe from a past relationship. Maybe from the loss of a loved one. I do feel like there might be a little bit of underlying pain there. And again, this could just be maybe you're going through a healing process. Maybe you're recently divorced or you had a breakup. And even though you think that this is a good time to meet people, and according to the cards, it actually is, you still have a little bit of pain there that you're healing from. So just a FYI that it's there. It's an underlying energy. And then we've got this Five of Swords. This is where someone could be, someone could just be out for themselves in this, with this card, this Five of Swords. Swords are thoughts, words, ideas. So this tells me just to keep your eye out for anyone that might just be out for themselves that presents to you, you know, and if you're in a little bit of pain, they're going to see that, they're going to sense it, and they can move in like a shark. I know that sounds kind of weird, but, you know, I think that if they're out for themselves and if they smell weakness or see any type of what's a perceived weakness, that they might go in for the kill kind of thing. So just be aware of that when you're out and about. There might be certain people that maybe want to take advantage of that. You know, let's say you haven't been dating for a while, you're recently divorced. Maybe someone is a serial dater and they're a professional at it, and they might see you as an easy target. It's that kind of energy. So just, you know, keep your eyes out, use your discernment, because I think you have discernment. I don't think you're going to be fooled. I just don't want you to get caught off guard. You've got this breakthrough and clarity. You're going to really be able to have that triumph and victory and success. And it's really in having clarity of thought. And this is your discernment right here. And by the way, that's being clarified by another ace, a gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning. This is out with the old, in with the new. It is that spark of inspiration. It's that call to action, and you will be finding that on your next chapter with the Fool. This tells me that this breakthrough and clarity allows you to seize the moment. And I think you're going to meet someone is what this is telling me. And it'll be a new chapter in your life, a new beginning. You're going to take a leap of faith with this person. I think they're going to be a little on the fiery side, maybe a little exciting. I think that it's going to be something that, you know, you see it, but you have that breakthrough and clarity. So maybe you're just kind of milling around and then poof, all of a sudden you see that kind of person. All right, that is your current energy. Now I'm going to go ahead and look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. 3 cards. So we have the Knight of Wands, the Lovers card, and the Wheel of Fortune. The Lovers and the Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. So the first card, however, was the Knight of Wands. And this is about you self-actualizing. It's about you taking action. Every knight is on a mission. And she is on a mission. Now, she's on a mission, in this case, for love. So this tells me that you're keeping your eye on the prize. You know what you want, and you're not going to settle. And that's why when this person presents and they have got that kind of self-interest, I think that you're able to just see it for what it is and just kind of like turn away from it and move on because you're on a different mission. Then we have the Lovers card, and this is your mission. You are literally being presented with a lot of choices, but you're looking for love, real deep committed love. So this is someone that's going to have all your morals, ethics, and values. They are literally in alignment with you. It's like that soulmate feeling, like you feel like you've known this person your whole life. You go out to dinner, you talk for 5 hours, and it feels like 20 minutes. It's that kind of a feeling, and you feel like you're home. It's a beautiful feeling when you find it, and there's more than one soulmate for everybody. So just because you had one, and if there was a breakup, you can find another one. Yes, you can. There's multiple. It depends on where you're at in your life. So I just feel like this is something that's coming in. It's the kind of person where, let's say you have 10 must-haves. They're hitting that 8, 9, maybe even 10. Things just line up, and it's a really beautiful feeling. But a lot of choices coming in. And then the wheel turns in your favor. Spirit is letting you know the wheel turns in your favor. It's up to you to grab it. So that means you have to use your discernment. You have to use those aces to have that clarity to see opportunities that present, because the universe will present you with good and bad. You use your discernment to choose the best choice for you. I think you know what you want, and I think that you're pursuing it right now, and you're not going to settle, but what these 2 cards are telling me. And Spirit's reminding you to not settle, to know your mission and stay on it. All right, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. It's a really good reading for you, Pisces, for love. We've got 6 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords, the Queen of Swords. Oh my God. The Wheel of Fortune being clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my God. You can't make it up. I'm like, oh, this feels so good. Well, no wonder. Oh my God, how bizarre. I love this. I absolutely love how Spirit works. And the Empress. Wow, what a beautiful life. So if this is resonating, this is your reading, Pisces, because I can't read for everybody. So this Knight of Wands is being clarified by the 6 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So this is all about you being open to receive. This is telling me that this is going to be a balanced relationship, a give and take that's going to be coming in, and you'll see that person. That's why I was saying, like, if you're at a club, you can see how they treat other people. You know, are they kind? Are they giving? Are they selfish, right? Are they narcissists, right? Do they just care about themselves? Do they just want to be first? Like, will they knock everybody over to be first in line? You know, it's that kind of energy that you want to observe that and see how they behave. Especially when when they don't know they're being watched. How do they behave? So we also have this King of Pentacles. This is you living your idealized life. You worked really hard to get here. He knows his worth and value. He knows the worth and value of that pentacle, and he's going to hold on to it. And that is where you're at. Spirit is reminding you, know your value. And don't let anybody take that away from you. Don't settle. And make sure it's a balanced give and take, right? I love that for you. And then the Lovers card. And the Lovers card, I mean, it's self-explanatory. You've got that soulmate coming in. Keep your eye on the prize. And it's being clarified by the Queen of Swords and the 6 of Swords. So she has her back to the past, and her head is above the clouds. There's clarity above the clouds, and she's got her sword of truth. And that's what she's doing. She's looking towards your future with absolute clarity. She's using her analytical skills to really see things for what they are, and that's transformative. So maybe if you've been caught up in something and you felt like you were in the clouds, now you've got that clarity, and that ties perfectly into this ace of breakthrough and clarity. So a lot of truth and a lot of clarity coming in for you. The other card that's here for you is the Six of Swords. This is you leaving trouble behind. I think that if you do see this person that is out for their self-interest, you're leaving them in the rearview mirror. You're literally transitioning away from them. If this is a relationship, a former relationship, you're leaving that behind. You're going on to calmer shores. This could literally be you traveling somewhere or actually moving somewhere also. But at the end of the day, this is you going for love, and you're leaving that trouble behind you. You might even have someone mentoring you or assisting you that's guiding you to this other area to get you out of there if you don't see a way. Maybe you've got a confidant or a therapist or something. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. And my God, the wheel turns twice. I shouldn't say it turns twice, but it's here twice. It's showing up twice. The wheel turns in your favor. It is up to you to grab it. So that Wheel of Fortune is being clarified by the Wheel of Fortune and the Empress. Spirit is saying, if you did not hear me the first time, I'm saying it again. The wheel turns in your favor. This is luck and right timing. With the Empress, your idealized life. She is all four queens put together. This is very special for you. This is telling me that something is absolutely coming in for you. If you want a love relationship, it is going to present. They are going to present. It's up to you to take action to grab it, to say, hey, you want to meet for coffee. Whether you're male or female, it's to connect with that person, reach out to them, because it could just be something, maybe I'm just going to use the running club again. Maybe it's a running club. This person travels a lot. Maybe once every couple of months they can actually make it there. They run, they're home, but on that day, let's say it's a Saturday morning, they're not always there. And they just happen to show up when you're there. You have a connection. You need to ask them out in the sense of, do you want to get coffee? Do you want to go grab a coffee after the run, or an energy drink or a juice or whatever it might be, to keep a line of communication open? Because it could be that is the wheel, that is luck and right timing. And if you don't grab an opportunity that you really feel is legit, it might be a while before something like that comes back. Then we have the Empress. This is you living your idealized life. This is telling me that it won't be hard for you to see this opportunity that comes in. I mean, the Wheel of Fortune's here twice. It's kind of hitting you over the head. I think you'll see it. You'll know it when you see it. Use your intuition and feel into it, Pisces, because this Empress is all those queens put together. So she's able to use her intuition. She's able to have this beautiful vibration of love. She's highly intelligent, right? She's able to take action. She's charming. She's charismatic. She's able to make things happen. She knows her worth and value, and that is a key theme that keeps coming up for you. It's to know your worth and value. Wow. That is the guidance and advice from Spirit. It cannot get any clearer. Luck and right timing. And then the Four of Wands is up there twice for you. Gateways are open. Open, open, open. It's all open for you. Use your clarity and discernment. All right, now we're going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. So your opportunity is the Five of Swords, and I want to show you. Same card, different deck. So that one's about his self-interest. This one's about obstacles, because they have a slightly different meaning because they're different decks. So this is saying to me that you have an opportunity to overcome some obstacles or to step out of their way. You don't need to be run over by something that's a really big obstacle. You don't need that. You can just step aside and let it pass. But that just tells me that you have an opportunity to overcome some obstacles. The challenge is you, the moon. This is the Pisces card. You've shown up in your own reading in a position of strength and power. It's in the challenge position. So does the challenge mean it's impossible? No. The challenge just means you have to work a little harder at it to achieve it. And when you do achieve it, it's going to be very rewarding. And that means you. So you're keeping your eye on the prize. You're keeping your vibration up. You know, you're looking out for people that might have their own self-interest. The wheel turns in your favor. The Lover's card is here. Those two aces are here. It's about you having clarity in your own reading. I don't feel any fear here. I just feel it's about you getting clarity. So maybe for some of you, you're in a situation where maybe it's a little hard to get some clarity. And that's something that I think will come. I think that you'll feel into it. I think you'll use your intuition. Let's get those clarifiers. The Eight of Wands. The Lover's card. Now the Lover's card is here twice. If you want love, Pisces, then we've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. So remember, the Knights are on a mission, and now you just have two right there. So let me go ahead and start with your opportunity. We have this Five of Swords. This is you overcoming some obstacles, being clarified by the Eight of Wands and the Lover's card. So this is really telling me, so when you look at this, we've got 8 wands coming in one direction. This is a swift moving energy. They're coming in really fast. They're coming in right at the target, right? So when you throw a javelin, it goes like this, and then it comes down. That's the trajectory, right? So this is really telling me that they're right on point. They're coming right at you. For some of you, it could even be messages from the past. Maybe you have an ex that's reaching out to you. That's an obstacle, right? An ex contacting you is an obstacle. So maybe that's some messages coming in from the past, because the Eight of Wands can traditionally be gifts, blessings, and it's information and messages coming through. So I think it's something from your past. I'm not saying that messages from your ex are a gift or a blessing, but because we're talking about an obstacle in a relationship, it could be something that's coming in from an ex. It could be something that's coming in from a friend of an ex. It could be something that's coming in from someone that doesn't want to see you happy in a successful, thriving relationship, that they want to be a saboteur. So, you know, there's all kinds of agendas that people might have, but this is information that's coming in that could be part of that obstacle. But you're finding love. You're on a mission for love. And the Lover's card is here twice. Same card, different deck. You do have a lot of repeats in this. So Spirit is saying, if you didn't hear me the first time, I want you to hear me again. So there might be an obstacle when you're trying to find love, right? There's the obstacle while you're trying to find love. And it could be coming in from an ex or from somebody else. So it could be somewhere that they feel a type of threat, and they just don't want, they also don't want you to be happy. So they're going to try and run interference. That's kind of the energy that's coming in, but you have the ability to overcome that. That's your opportunity, is to overcome that. Interesting opportunity. All right, now let's look at your challenge. So your challenge is the moon. The challenge is you to step into your power right now. And that is being clarified, to get that clarity, being clarified by the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Now, I just want to show you, to go back to this card, this is a very fast-moving energy, and so is the Knight of Swords. And now you have it twice. So you have the Eight of, you have the Eight of Wands. Hold on one second, please. Okay, sorry about that. So you've shown up in a position of strength and power in your own reading, and you have so much going on. You've got the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. So he's bringing a lot of truth and wisdom with him. He's a very swift moving energy. This tells me that you're going to be able to see things. You really are on a mission for truth. So you're really going to see people for who they are. And then you've also got this Knight of Pentacles. He is also on a mission. This knight is taking one steady foot in front of the other. He's very cautious, practical, very structured. So you know what you want when you see it, but you're also able to rush right in with truth. It's like you have a truth detector right now, and you're able to see things for what they are. You are definitely on a mission for love. You know what you want, and you're not going to settle. It keeps coming up in the cards. It's fantastic. So that's your opportunity. That's your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, yet it is available. So that's what I have for you for today, Pisces. If you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And definitely leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. You know I'm getting ready to travel, and I'm going to New Zealand and Australia the end of May, and I'm super excited. And so let me know where you're at so I can put your country or your city on the list. I'm really excited by that. And then let's see what else. Go ahead and sign up for my newsletter. Sorry, I have to look at my notes. It's at the bottom of on every page of my website, and it will definitely let you know about everything that's coming up. You can also go check out my interview with Kim Rogers. Great interview. I know it's an uncomfortable topic for a lot of people, but it's really important. If you have a warm body, you've got parasites. It's just a fact. We deworm our animals. Why not ourselves? And you can also see me go live twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. So Tuesdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Thursdays, it's in the morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I answer your questions. It is by donation. It's a $10 minimum. It's through PayPal, Venmo, Stripe was just added. And if you're watching live, it's PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, and Super Chat. So I give you a lot of different ways to go ahead and ask a question. It's a lot of fun. If you've never seen an episode, go ahead and watch a previous episode to get an idea what it's like. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Bye for now.